Why do diesel cars need AdBlue? Last night I was driving a friend's car when a little warning popped up on the dashboard, and I just stared at it because I had no idea what it was. Naturally, I stopped and searched online and found out that the car was signaling low AdBlue level. So my next question was, what even is AdBlue? Is it some kind of fancy windshield fluid? A fuel additive? I had no idea. So I looked it up further, and what I found out was way more complicated than I expected. AdBlue isn't actually blue. It's a clear liquid made from urea and deionized water. Yes, urea, as in the stuff found in urine. But this is a synthetic, super pure, and designed for one job only, cleaning up emissions from diesel engines. And here's how it works. Diesel engines are efficient and powerful, but they have a dirty secret. They release nitrogen oxides, or NOx, into the air. These gases are harmful. They're linked to smog, acid rain, and serious health problems like respiratory diseases. So, to meet stricter environmental rules, car makers had to come up with a way to reduce those NOx emissions. That's where AdBlue comes in. It's part of a system called Selective Catalytic Reduction, or SCR. In simple terms, AdBlue gets sprayed into the exhaust system, not into the engine. When the exhaust gases leave the engine and passes through the SCR catalyst, the AdBlue breaks down into ammonia. That ammonia reacts with the NOx gases and turns them into harmless nitrogen and water vapor. So AdBlue is not cleaning the fuel, it's cleaning the exhaust. And that's why there are two separate tanks, one for diesel, one for AdBlue. The engine doesn't burn AdBlue, it just uses it as a chemical scrubber to meet emission standards. Without it, the car would pump out way too much pollution. In fact, most modern diesel cars are programmed to not start at all if the AdBlue tank is empty. Not because the engine needs it to run, but because the law requires it to meet emissions levels. So why not just build cleaner engines to begin with? Well, it's not that simple. Diesel combustion is great for fuel economy, but it naturally produces more NOx. You either sacrifice efficiency or add an emissions treatment system. AdBlue became the fix. But it wasn't just about science, it was also about trust. After the whole Volkswagen emission scandals, where software cheated emissions tests, regulators started cracking down. Systems like AdBlue had to become standard, visible, and tamper-proof. Now, most people just see it as another thing to refill. But what's in that little tank is doing a lot. It's helping your car meet rules without choking the engine's performance. It's keeping the air a little cleaner, and it's a reminder that even something as ordinary as a dashboard warning light has a whole story behind it. Got a weird midnight question like this one? Drop it in the comments and maybe it will end up in a future episode. Until then, keep wondering. I am Mari and this is Midnight Question.